sorted. And away we go for day 31 of Daily Lives. Oh, I'm going to have another crack at Bandido. Just this time I think the lovely Louise is going to join in and try to help me keep him from escaping. And hopefully I'll get some regulars in once again. It's been some cracking live streams lately. Lots of new people, lots of the OG crew as well coming in. Just lovely really, having a good old chit chat, so it's been great. If you're watching this after the actual thing, try to come in and join us for one, because it would be good. We love having plenty of people in for the chit chat. I see somebody's already joined in, so say hi. Let me know where you're from, if you're, especially if you're a newbie. Just waiting for all the regulars to appear. It's nice and early. Just about to have the game. Oh, it's Sparker. Sparker's in. Hi, Sparker. How you doing? How's your evening? Mine is very good. I've had a lovely day with Louise, the lovely Louise, who is just finishing up some messaging while I chat away on the stream. You been up to much? Hopefully no hangovers. A zombie game, no golf today. Ah, I guess that's quite fitting with the Halloween season as it is. So I'm going to put the Bandido box there. Oh, we've got a little bit of sticky stuff on the table. Just sticking this off with my hands. Can't be able to go get a bit of cough. Right, there we go. So we're going to go hard setting as we do, but I think I need to angle this camera down a bit and just move it away just a little. So we're going to just do that. You can see more of it then. There we go. Is that? Oh, it's not quite level. That'll be good. There you go. Now you've got more of the table. Isn't that good? So, put Bandido just there. That's what we're playing. This is our start. I'm going to give a quick deal to me and Louise.
So the hardest one because there's 6 exits.
That's a good question. Yeah, so on the easy one, we only have 5.
Okay.
You're missing this one here. And then on the hard setting, you have all 6, so 2 on these sides and 1 on these. Well, I don't know if anyone cares about the game, to be honest. So limit base, I don't know. But we're here just to have chit chat and give people a place to have a little bit of fun in the chat. I'm not much for modding my chat, to be fair. I try to do a little bit if something gets a bit crazy, but we're a bit of just hang out, have a chill. I do some random stuff as well, like camping in the woods on my own. I realise that is so wonky, it's unreal. Let me just change the camera a little bit. And for those who don't care about being here, they don't have to stay. It's a completely voluntary thing. Taff is back in. Hi Taff, great to see you. New avatar I see. But yeah, good to have you back in. I've been wondering where you've been. So do you want to go first or shall I? How are you doing, Taff? What's your weekend been like so far? That's a nice start, that is. I'm going to follow suit and do something pretty cool. I best move the deck here so that we can both share. I'll put it there so you can sort of see it in view. That's a bad idea. I'll put it here. There you go. I'll need to take one as well. So yeah, I'm here for the chat. So get in there, talk to me, yeah, and I'll talk back, which is the point. Ah, hold on. So you're not the zombie then, I guess. I guess what, you killing zombies in your game? Because otherwise, how do you die if you're already a zombie? Quintin's in. Good evening. How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Taff says I was busy with school, but now I'm free for 3 days straight. Nice. Long weekend then, eh? Excellent. What are you going to do with your 3 days? Got anything cool planned? Somebody's already heavily thinking. Good to hear it, Quinton. Love to have you in there, man. It's great to see you back. Yeah, that's not too shabby. I'm gonna go with that one. Ooh, I've got a nice little closer here for two in a row. I'm not supposed to let Louise see though, so. What we've got here. Now I'm just watching, just home watching YouTube and playing games. That sounds good enough to me. Nothing special. It doesn't have to be special. If it's a good chill for 3 days and you've got some time for school, that's all good. That's not a bad plan. I'm going to close off these ones, get that done. Louise has done a good job here. So now we've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to move this a little bit so you can see. Because regardless of what somebody has just said in the chat a little while ago, somebody might be interested to see how we're doing with the game. But it certainly gives my hands something to do while I'm chit-chatting to you guys. Uncle Abraham. That sounds like a very, yeah, I think it should go, yeah, I've closed one off. That sounds like a very heavy statement. I'm going to try and read that. Difference is not diversity. Diversity is given, but difference is the by which the given is given. With that through, I've lost it. So many givens. We've got some Bible verses in again, I see. Right, I'm going to have a crack at closing these ones off and leaving just those ones up there. We've closed that bit off quite quickly. I wonder if we'll actually get successful here. So it's interesting when you're playing 2-player because you can't obviously talk. You can talk about what you've got, but you're not allowed to show each other the cards, and so you're not kind of working your own plan. Oh, that's not bad, but I can't close it, which is a shame. I'm just going to do that and hope that we get a closer. We've got just one. We're down to one. Now, this is what you find with this. Sometimes you get down to one and it just explodes out. PLT says, hello, I'm from Mokoko Republic. Hi. Hi, PLT. Nice to have you in. Cool. Yeah, I can't read out the long, keep your chat shorter so I can read it. That's too much reading for me this time of night. I'm going to be straight up honest about it. I just got that one turn too late. What are you going to do, eh? Now, it's interesting, actually. Something I'll talk about while I'm playing and trying not to completely bust this open. I don't really want to put that's dangerous to put that there. I don't have a lot of choice here about what to do. I'm just going to whap that in. It's going to blow things up completely, but I'll put the box there. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting. I had somebody in, I don't know if they're still here, but they were saying nobody cares about this game. But interestingly, my streams when I'm doing the board games and just chit-chatting do quite well. We have some solid people in. Everyone seems to be in a good mood and I get subscribers. So, I don't know. It's obviously not for everybody, but somebody must like watching me play games. And then there was this Campbell who came in, watched me doing some of this. And then a couple of nights later, he turned up again and I was on like I was up in the woods having a fire, chopping up some firewood and like cooking some food. Just having a bit of a night to myself in the woods, basically. And he was like, "Oh, I thought you did games." Like he was a bit confused. He was like, "Well, yeah, what's happened to the games?" So I guess some people like the games, and that's what they're here to like and expecting to get. I'm gonna just close that off and hope for the best. Questions? What makes your understanding different than mine? Probably perspective, I guess. That's about it, really. That's a heavy question and a light-hearted chat. But I'll have a go and try to respond. That's what I'm here to do. This is Taff says this is too much to comprehend. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Just ignore the chat for now. I might boot some people out if there's this big, long, winded chat going on too much with too much religion stuff. We're not here to discuss religion and politics too much. So we'll clear the chat soon if that happens too much. You be warned. Oh, man. I've got terrible cards for this. Louise is not allowed to look. Don't show her. Hey. Oh, Chuck's in. Hi, Chuck. Good to see you, man. This is not happy days, but there we go. I'm going to do that. Oy, oy, oy. How you doing, Chuck? Let me know. Oh yeah, you were telling me you'd done the donuts already, Quentin. Yeah, I'm glad you did that. Have you done any more since? We were naughty today. We did have, well, not donuts per se, yum nuts from M&S. Basically, just like, kind of like, what are they like? Hexagon shaped, kind of ring donuts.
Very sugary donuts.
But very sugary, quite dense, but like a yum basically, but like a really dense version, and way too naughty. And I forced Louise to have one with me because I'm absolutely evil like that. Just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. They were lovely, weren't they? You're all quiet over here. Yeah, do you know what? I when he said like I did wonder. I thought, hold on, vote for Trump. Isn't he already? Well, I didn't know. I'm not a politically minded person. I don't watch all that. So I was like, maybe I don't know something. What on this one here?
No, the one next one.
That one. There we go. I have to do the reaching. That's fair play. Oh man, I'm in some trouble here. This is not good. The best I can do is this. We're going to be off the board a bit here. I'm just going to move this all back down this way a little bit so that you can see better and Louise can reach. But my hands are a little bit slippery, so it's not really helping things all that well. Have I done that right? I think so. And then that was there. That's right. And then that's there like that. Oh, that one's being a pig. There we go. Sometimes you've got to do this. You just got to move the Bandido around. Move the tunnels. There we go. We're back to a position where you can see where we're at. So we've got this one here, this one, and then two here. I think it's Louise's go. Okay. Oh, Campbell's back in. Yeah, Ethan's not with me. So my name's Molly, or Alan for real, but everyone calls me Molly. And Ethan's my my youngest son. Oh, I'm going to do that. It's not great, but it's not the worst move. We're getting all the really bad cards at the moment. Wow, we've got some people shouting random stuff in the chat. I'm sure they'll go away soon when I don't get any traction. But I will get into the chat and try to clean some of it up if we need to, don't we? So how have you been, Chuck? And how have you been, Campbell? I'm going to see, Chuck might have said something to me already and I've missed it. No, he just said about the thing, yeah. Oh, that'll do. I think that's got to the bottom of the chat. You might notice, even though it's like the cooler season, I'm in shorts because we did some table tennis today. And I won just about.
You won like 6 times. 6
Yeah.
games.
Did you play already? Oh, you put one here. That's not bad. I'm going to put that one there. Oh, I've finally got a closer. I can close this one. That's a good idea. Ah, Rahul's in. Yeah, do you know what? You're right. Rahul's just said we should have been playing chess. We forgot all about it. And we just cracked out an easy game. I'll be honest, we have not got... We have not got the brain power for it today. it's been one of those days. I was just like, I'm too tired, I'm too sleepy to do much. But yeah, I'll try and remember to do that. Do you know what I'll do? Ethan's going to be about for the week. Like the boys will be back tomorrow, and I'll likely have them with me on the stream, or at least one of them. And me and Ethan, we can probably play some chess. So we'll do that. And Ethan is a solid little man with his chess, to be honest. He's been practicing a lot on Duolingo. Anyone in here do Duolingo and do the chess? He worked. Oh, I've lost the card on the floor. Hold on. Ethan worked out that he could get a lot of points playing chess on Duolingo, loads of XP, and he's got himself into the Diamond League. Oh, I was going to close that.
I know, but I couldn't go anywhere else.
Ah, well, I close this one up here so we don't go off the table. There's one up here that literally ends here, just like this long piece. I'll just close that. Oh, Panda China, hi. Oh, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it. I hope you've subbed as well. But thanks for that. Great to have you in. How are you? Where are you from, and how are you? Is the question. We get started there. And Saul, the man we better call, I guess. Good to see you. Glad to have you in. And where are you from, and how have you been? German Duolingo, says Raul. That's good, man. Yeah, I do Spanish on mine. And I was asked today why I do Spanish, and it's just a random choice, mostly just about having something to talk with, like Ethan, do a little bit of like secret language kind of stuff when there's not too many people around who know how to speak a good bit of Spanish. So we might have done French or something simple like that that's close by. Oh man, I've got some terrible cards here. What is going on? For a minute there, I thought we were going to do this when we got down to 1. That's crazy. Hi, Fragglefart. I like that name. How are you doing, Fragglefart? Nice to have you in. Oh, Sparker did Spanish Duolingo for a while, and Quintin's chess for me is too difficult. I think you meant to say. Give me Connect 4 any day. Well, Connect 4 is a good game. I'm too good at that though. I'll thrash you. That's right. Don't worry about the typos. I'll get them in the end. I'm bad at reading the real words anyway. Oh, Saul says he's been fine. UK, that's good. Same place as here. No, well, you ask if I'm camping. Sort of. I'm in my van. So you might not know this. I'm a van lifer. I'm aware that there's loads of people in here who know that already. So sorry if I'm repeating myself to you guys, but obviously there's new people and they don't know. So this is my van, and I live here full time. Have been for over 4.5 years now. Was originally with family of 4, but now it's just me, my boys sometimes, and I now have visits from the lovely Louise from the time to time now, which is quite nice. Yeah, that's a cool name, Fragglefart. I like that. As an outlaw, says Chuck. Yeah, outlaw. Well, actually, the laws are fine with living in a van, but there's some local kind of bylaws that mean you have to be careful where you park. I don't park in council like car parks and things like that. I generally stick to legal spots on the roads and stuff. A van man on the land. Yeah, that's right, Chuck. Oh, I don't know if I can. I'm trying to work out where I can even go with this. This is mental. I'm gonna just. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna go there. That is the best move I've got, and it's an atrocious move. That's ridiculous. Do I have an address? That's a good question, Saul. I kind of do for postal stuff. I use my parents' address, and that's why I'm kind of registered. It's nice if you've got friends or family that you can use for that sort of thing. Quite a few van lifers do that. I mean, some don't. They just use a PO box and they just make do. I'll put that there. That's not a bad move. That one I like. Doesn't really add or take away anything, but it does move them around to join with others. Doesn't do any damage, and it uses up a complicated piece. What am I playing? It's called Duolingo. I've got the box right there, look for you. It's not Duolingo. I'm not thinking, am I? Sorry, Bandido is what I mean. I was just talking about Duolingo, that's on my brain. But yeah, Bandido, that's what we're playing. No, not on a boat. I don't live in a boat. I live in a van, which is kind of like a boat on wheels, I guess. No, it's far more mobile. I did think about a canal boat for where to move into and have and like live, but yeah, it's oh, can I? Oh, I like this. I've never done that before with a piece like that. That is a sweet, sweet little move. I like that. Yeah, the thing with canal boats is they're quite expensive still, and they're not exactly super mobile. But it is a different way of life. It's a much slower way of life. Whereas in a van, it's a bit more sort of. It can be slow, but oh, wicked. But it's also a mild bit sort of high octane in terms of like getting around and doing stuff. I'm going to close that one off. We're back down to just 1, 2, 3. 3 exits for Bandido. Oh, James says, I want to buy a narrowboat, quit my job, and try to be free. That's an awesome idea. I mean, if you've got enough savings, you can do it, but it's worth maybe finding a source of income that can keep you ticking over. Job makes me unwell. I could afford to buy one outright quite easy. Well, mate, I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? I think I'd agree with you. I mean, if you don't do that, surely if the job's making you unwell, find a different job. Maybe you don't need the level of money you're earning, and just find something you enjoy. Prioritise that a little bit more. I mean, life's too short to be working on a job that's making you unwell. Don't do it to yourself. Not that you should be listening to anything I say, because I'm no guru, but let's have a little look. My philosophy definitely is look after yourself. Don't stress yourself more than you have to. Whose hand was that? Just right. You know whose hand it was, Noah. Louise. I've already introduced the lovely Louise. She's with me today. Problem with boats is maintenance and dry dock, etc. That's true, Sparker. It's hard to maintain those things, to be honest. You kind of need to have guys to do it, and it's going to be expensive. I guess if you've got the skills, you could do it yourself. I guess, So I just don't have those skills. I can maintain the van a fair bit, but even that has my limitations. But having a garage like pretty much in every place you go makes it a lot easier. A tyre goes, I just call a guy out. He comes and puts a new one on. It's not difficult, and it's not as expensive. It's pretty straightforward. Fraggle says, what's your favourite game? Oh, that's a tough question. It depends on the mood, I guess. I think Catan is like my go-to. I really like a game of Catan, especially if you've got the right players and everyone's really playing to win. There's a game, it's like a Star Wars game that I really quite enjoyed, that I played with my friend Luke. I don't even know what it's called. It's just like a really expensive one that I could never afford to have on my own. Quentin's saying, Louise, welcome to the Nut House. Laugh out loud.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. She's practically moved in, so she knows it's a nut house, don't you, Way? Yeah, I'd say favorite game. That's really difficult. I mean, also there's Monopoly as well. I mean, it's a classic. Obviously, it's not like a proper like against some of the adult games that I play with, like Catan, and I guess you've got like what's it called? Carcassonne. That's it. That's the one I'm thinking of. And Spice Roads, Century Spice Roads. Those are good. I think maybe. Oh no. My favourite for 2-player is either Shipwreck Arcana or Snakes of Wrath. I might lean towards Snakes of Wrath. I think Scout is a pretty close in there as well. So Scout's really close in the mix. But for a group, I think either something like Century Spice Road, or maybe, oh no, Startups. Yeah, for a group, Startups is quite fun. Yeah. If you can get a good sized group, that's a good laugher game. That is. What have you done here? I've just looked at what you've done. I think you're trying to work for Bandido here. I think Bandido's got a mole. He's got a mole in the game. He's got a man on the inside, or a woman in the inside. He's oh, Gordon Bennett, what are we doing? I'm going to put that there. Wow, we've got lots of chat tonight. This is lovely, guys. It's great to have you all in. There is loads of games out there, and I know it's probably a hard choice. Yeah, it is, mate. I tell you, it really does depend on the mood. It really does, and the crowd you've got and stuff like that. I haven't played Carcassonne in a while. Yeah, it's a great two-player. Glad you like. So yeah, Snakes of Wrath. Now, I got to admit, I would be tempted to get that for myself, just to play with the boys. No one introduced me to that one. Oi, what am I doing with this? I've got table cards. I can tell we're going off the edge here a little bit as well. I'm going to just spin the camera a little bit to hopefully not mess things up too much, but let you see more of the board. There we go. Woof, I've just noticed that the count goes up and down. I can never know what's real or not, but the count is massively high. So any new people in, thanks for turning up. Make sure you subscribe. But get in the chat. Most importantly, get in the chat and say hi and tell me where you're from. What a majestic full head of silver hair. Thank you very much, Just Desserts. I do like my silver fox look, I've got to say. We're getting laughs over here. Oh dear. I don't know what I'm doing with this at all. This is atrocious. I think. Oh wait, if I do that, that's not bad. There we go. I found an orientation that doesn't seem as bad as it could be. I'm going to put that there.
You made 2 bits that need joining up. Let's see.
Yeah, and we only have one left in the deck because I think we already used one. So yeah, but there's other ways to join them up. 2 corners will work and stuff like that. So yeah. He says, as if he knows what he's doing. Spark says, that zombie game I was playing, you can literally watch Night of the Living Dead in the game with the risk of being attacked by zombies. I mean, that's pretty solid, scary game, I guess. I'm not much for scary games, though. What we've got here? Yeah, I don't know. No, something about a glitch with the count. Yeah, it kind of goes up and down like, massively. It was around the teens and suddenly it dropped and then it went mad into the 20s. And I think there's some sort of weird sort of way that it tries to average it out over time to, because otherwise, if you imagine if it went up and down every time the second someone went in and out, it would probably fluctuate a lot. And I guess it's trying to work out if someone's watching or not. We got people in. Hey dude, how's it going? Hi, War. Is that Notchi? I hope I've said that right. It's going great. I hope your day is good too. Glad to have you in. Wow, I'm gonna. Do you know what? You guys are probably not that interested in it, and I need to see what you guys are saying. So I'm going to bring you in closer, so I can actually read the chat. There's too much chat. It's good. It's good. Times have moved on since the days of Skittles, darts, and dominoes. Yeah, there's a lot of difference now. Right, how are we doing? Is it my go?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting so distracted. Louise is being very patient with me. Right, I'm going to do this. Try to bring those together. All right. Oh, we've got Oliver Moore in with a joke. Give us the punchline then. What do Obama and Macron have in common? Well, hold on. What's Macron? Or who is What is that?
French.
What's that?
French president.
French president, I'm being told. There you go. She's way smarter than me. She knows way more than me. Fragafart saying, yeah, if I played a game with my friends or family, could be Uno or Cards Against... Oh, Cards Against Humanity is a good one. That is a good laugh. Yeah. That was a favourite a while back. Although, a long time ago, there was a group of us and there was a couple of ladies playing. And I mean, it was like a full room, probably like 18 people playing, maybe something like that. It was more than a dozen. I know that much. And one of them got really offended about something, and then the guy next to her decided to jump on that, and oh my lord! And then these two ladies next to me, they were not happy, and he was doubling down and doubling down again. It's just crazy. Like some of the worst cards he was using at the most inappropriate times. And just loving it, just loving the bad reactions. Oh man, I think we're gonna get a bit stuffed over one of these bits here. It's not going to plan this at all. I'm gonna no, I can't do that. That's stupid. What am I gonna do here? This is mental. We have to be so careful here. I've got a feeling Bandido is gonna get out again. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. That's so bad. Oh, Uslov's in. Hi, Uslov. Let's have a little look. I missed something here. Oh, the punchline was both their wives have got big willies. I mean, I'm not sure why that's funny, but it's obviously. I mean, he said the C word, and I've changed it to the W one just for a bit more humour. But yeah. Oh, Notchi says I just subbed. Great, thank you very much, man. Yeah, it's definitely a chill kind of stream most of the time until I'm in the woods somewhere trying to cook a burger or something on my little fire pit, and all hell is breaking loose. And oh, that's brilliant. That's a brilliant move. Louise has potentially saved us here a little bit. I need to now do something half decent. I'm not sure I can. I'm going to do that. It's a crazy move, but I think that's the best that I've got. Yeah, that's mental. I'm doing great. Siva, how are you? Great to have you in. Oh, we've got loads of new people in. War. I'm going to try and pronounce it. Can I just say mech? Is that all right? That's a lot of Mnekbnna. I don't know how we say that, but great to have you in. And yeah, I do play poker. Not that I have enough people to play with. I have played at some casinos and stuff sometimes. Yeah, I like a bit of poker, a bit of fun, but I'm very much for about action. So I don't like a really full table. I like a maybe like 6 to 8 player table, but really, yeah, 6 or 7 players, and then you can get a little bit more loose and play some real wild game. If there's too many good players on the table and it's like a 9-player table, you're just sitting there waiting for premium cards and super premium, and it's a bit boring. So we're playing Bandido at the moment, so it's just a silly little game. I was showing it before. I'll just give you a look at it while I'm. So we're just trying to finish off this edge over here. The objective is just to block off all the pathways from Bandido, but I've got a feeling it's done. But I've brought you in closer because there's so many people in and there's so much chat happening. It's quite good, but it means that I'm struggling to follow the chat, which is kind of what we're here for. My channel at the moment is all about me interacting with my viewers and my subscribers, and just having a good chat and a chin wag, and yeah, just it's all about just having a good old nice time. He says, and then can't do anything with these terrible cards. What am I doing with this? I'm going to do that. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Fragfart says, bye. See you, Fragfart. Have a good evening. I really appreciate you turning up and getting in the chat. Missing what Chuck's saying. It's probably these days to say the president's wife is secretly mad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm non-political. I can't really step in on that sort of stuff. But yeah, it does sound like I don't even get the joke, to be honest. I'm out of the loop, let's say, with that sort of thing. We're going through pipes. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. So yeah, I'm going to go with Mech unless you tell me that's not good enough. But yeah, Mech's saying that he swears he's played, well, he or she say they say they've played a game like this, and it's water going through pipes. And I think I might know the one you're talking about. It feels familiar. Have you just put that there? Right, we're over. we can't win.
Oh, is there not one that can go in there?
Well, let me just show you what Louise has done. Hold on. Let me flip the camera. So we had this one here, like this, and Louise, in her wisdom, probably distracted from all my chit chat, has put that there. Can anyone spot the mistake?
There's not a space for a card.
There's yeah, we've got no space to put a card in there. What's
Put it
Louise?
down.
It's too late now. Put it down. Shall we carry on and we'll let you move it somewhere else?
Yeah.
We're cheating. We're cheating. Right.
I don't know that it will go anywhere else.
You can go there. I wouldn't say it's a great spot, but you could also potentially put it here and blow everything up. But I think that might be the better option. I don't really know. We've had some bad cards, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. Right, let's try and do this again. Yeah, it was indeed a completely illegal move. So we're going to just call it as an illegal move and say that it can't be done, so we'll go back. But yeah, we don't really know the 100% rules on this stuff, to be honest. So I'm just going to put you back there, and then you can see me and the game a bit, and I think that's actually not too bad. There we go. That's not too shabby. Wow, there's so much chat tonight. This is mental. I'm trying to, yeah, I think Louise can tell I'm like starting to struggle to multitask all this. I am struggling. Oh my lord! I've got a corner, but I can't do anything with it. Yeah, we're getting stuffed here. I just don't think we can close any of these up. We're not making progress at all. It's just getting worse and worse.
We could just give up and start again.
We could, but we're going to just see it out. I mean, we are starting to struggle with space, but we're literally hanging off the edge. But we'll just see how it goes. Oh, and your turn. Oh. Now look who's on the way. You need a bigger table or smaller cards. Yeah, to be honest, I think the cards are reasonable size, but it's just, unless you've got a huge table, you don't know which way it's going to grow. To be honest, all this is dead. We're never coming back to this part. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear this lot, because we don't need this. So I'm going to just clear some of this out of the way. And that one's basically done as well. So in reality, we don't even need that, but I'll just put that over there. Just do two at a time. There we go. That's there. That's that there. I don't know if you can really see what I'm up to here, but we're giving it a shot to just move everything. Was that there? Is that right? No, wait. Where was that? Wait, what have I done?
That must have been on there.
What have I done here? Hold on. Oh, this was further down. Wait. That was above there. That was there. That was connected there like that. What have I moved that I've done wrong?
I think we need to start again.
What have I done? Can anyone see it?
No, you need to just move those down now.
Down how? Oh, what? Them?
Yeah, keep going. That's it.
Oh yeah, we had them like that. Oh! But where was that connected then? Was there something here and how have I messed that up? What have I done? Oh wait, I see what I've done. I've got it now. I've got it. It was like, no, I haven't got it. It was not like that at all. They were like that. What have I done? How have I messed this up? I'm not quite sure what on earth I've done here. I'm going to take Louise's advice. Well, I think we're going to just say that Bandido won that one. But I don't think we could have won. I don't think we had enough cards to do it anyway.
No.
I think Bandido got us on that one. Oh, Noah's eating a brownie. Don't make me jealous. Is it one that Rochelle's made? I tell you, I'll be well upset if you're telling me you're eating those brownies and I'm not getting one. That's out of order. You can't do that. All right. Oh, of course it is. He says that's rude. You can't say that. You can't say things like that. You're gonna get a 24-hour timeout if you say things like that. I'm not kidding. Quentin's saying I'll have to look up this Bandido game. Not got the foggiest idea about it. Yeah, when you play it, it's really simple. It's really intuitive, but I don't think I've explained it very well over the camera, and it's kind of a bit tricky to kind of. I guess if I had more cameras or I had like a top down and I was focused just on the game, but in reality, it's just me giving something to do. Point of interest. I think some people get drawn in as a curiosity. What is it this guy's doing? And I'm just trying to draw people into the chat to basically, hopefully engage people, get some conversation. I think I've missed a lot of chat though. I'm going to be honest. It gets to the point where I probably need to stop what I'm doing and just chat. We're a lot of talk about Obama stuff in here, which I'm just going to ignore because I'm like whatever. I could do a bigger table in here, Chuck. I don't think I need a bigger van for a bigger table. I just like the size of this table. It does most things. We can play pretty much all of our games on here. Bandido's the only thing that runs out. But I've been on a big table with Bandido and still had to move him. Like thing way bigger than this. Probably half again as long and definitely probably twice as wide. We started in the middle and it just went off one edge. It didn't always do that. It was less likely, but it still did that. So this table does the job. I'm really happy with this table. Yeah, Sparker's not wrong. The main course at Noah's has got to have been good. Chris Batterby, yeah, it's a puzzle game. It's one of the very few cooperative games that I have. I think I'd never played a cooperative game until like Noah sort of introduced me to some, I think, over the years, and now we play quite a few. I'm trying to think what they are. So we've got Shipwreck Arcana, that's a cooperative. We've got this Bandido. I'm sure we played some at Luke's. What else? What other cooperative ones we played now? Remind me. I'm terrible. I'm trying to think. But we've definitely played a few more, and they're actually really good. There's a bit of me that likes a bit of competitive spirit and stuff, but actually a good cooperative game is really good. Is the table a folding one? It is. I've made it myself. I'll give you a quick look at it. So you can kind of like move the table legs underneath like that, and you can fold down this side, but you can also fold down this side. And I'll give you a little idea of how that looks now. I'll fold the two smaller legs on this side, and look, it folds down, and that allows me to put it against the wall and have it in what I call the desk format. So that's a wide enough space for the boys to sit and do a bit of schoolwork, or even have his keyboard on when he's playing his music. Yeah, it's really nice in that format, but then it's also, let me just tilt you back up. Then it's also very handy, obviously, for eating dinner, playing games, and just doing overall family stuff around the table. And it's solid. It's got an oak top and pine legs. It's got a lot of heft, a lot of weight to it. Probably more weight than I needed it to have, but I wanted it to be solid and have a bit of weight so that if someone's walking by and nudges it, everything doesn't just go flying. Anyone who's had one of those like really flimsy kind of plastic tables with very lightweight sort of hollow metal legs, you put them up, they seem like they're solid, but you put a few drinks in those, someone walks by, brushes it, and the whole thing just goes and just everything's over. So I didn't want that happening. I thought I want something solid, so I built this table. I sort of designed it to make it easy to build and cheap. So even the bits of wood that I used, I didn't have to cut the width at all. They were, I think, like furniture board or something. And all I did was cut the length to the length I wanted. I wanted it about 1.2 meters. I essentially figured out the dimensions for the van, this area, and thought what fits right and what's going to be the maximum size I can get, which makes sense. And this ended up being about the right size. And weirdly, it's the same size as the dining room table that I had as a kid, well, my parents had, that we sat a family of 5 around and ate dinner for years. And it's exactly the same dimensions, just a bit, you know, it's like I said, it's an oak top, and we just had like a really shoddy pine one, and it had to get sanded down so many times over the years and then re-varnished because it got just destroyed. Like we'd be jabbing our forks into that thing and like leaving dents because it was very soft wood. But yeah, so I'm happy this table, to be honest. But it's, yeah, I think it's a cool one. Thanks, Sparker. I think others beside Bandido, I can't think of it. Yeah, we've definitely played some though, Noah. We've definitely played some, what do you call it, cooperative games. Well, thanks, Quintin. Yeah, I mean, building stuff is just one of my talents, but it's probably my better one. That and being able to run this thing for a long time and talk a complete load of nonsense. Oh, we've got Chuck summarising the Obama meme. In politics, it's become very popular to accuse the president's wife of being secret it gets a mass popular circulation and has now spread to France. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not sure why that would be, but okay. So it's joke, Brett, in theory can swing some of the voters. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that sort of thing, you know, make fun of people and that, yeah. Thank you, Quintin. I like to think of myself as creative. And we've got Oliver just saying "you're," which is weird. I don't know what you meant to say. Oh, we're still talking about the wives. Fair enough. Right, well, that's it. I'm going to call it there. We've got some red flags in. But no, it's been great fun. Thanks, everyone, for joining. And it's been a really nice one, actually, having everybody in for a good chat. All of my favourites. I'd list you all, but there's too many of you. But you know who you are. Everyone in this chat who said anything, I really appreciate you. But all the regulars, it's been great having you in. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. For now, everybody, have fun.